You might want to check. Beat your ass, make me wait.
It's a brisk night in the Midwest, but we've got football at Paycor
in Cincinnati,
Stadium,
Monday Night Football.
In the Queen City of Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight, we've got the crew set for what should be a real treat, a great Monday night matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Yeah, press, guys.
A collegiate star here in the Buckeyes. J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to get a
that was almost house call, guys.
Being brought down second and right at a yard. On second and a yard, Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field.
Here we go. Here we go. We go, we go, we go. You should have cut the whole team. Sorry, Marcus. He said he playing for real, Ant. He said he playing for real, Ant. That's what he said.
He was able to run free after the catch.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Another run here with Dobbins. Shoves him aside. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Quite the opening drive.
He said he playing for real, Ant.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't
I can't believe Rooks don't like Dobbins. Dobbins gets busy for me.
You go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
That is caught.
I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go get it.
10 yards, and that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
Little nigga off me, man. Weak ass weight program. Weak weight program. I can't Brooks don't like Dobbins. Dobbins is a monster.
With Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Ravens put the
Dobbins is a monster.
as they take the early lead.
I tell you, monster.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
12.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow, flush to his right. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. The LSU connection, Burrow to Chase for the Cincinnati first. The Bengals have 3-11 now on the year. They come in needing just to do something to stop this skid here before the season ends.
And let's face it, everyone now, they're looking to the leaders, both in the locker room and the coaching staff and, of course, ownership, because they've got to get a clear understanding about how everyone feels, because to me, you've got to focus on everyone in the locker room right now. That's what you're playing for. The future, it'll take care of itself. Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, Burrow. Got a man, it's Chase, he completes it. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 37. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
11 mighty. 11 MTs, hey. 11 MTs, stop.
Here's Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Well, we know he can run the football too, but
as a
pass catcher, that's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Burrow's throw complete there to Smith. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come back and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
12. 11.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Here we go. Great tight end set, guys.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
12.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Out to his left.
That was going to be picked. That was going to be picked. He lucky. He lucky.
Well, that's a
He lucky we hit.
He's got to be happy with that result.
That was going to be picked.
Options downfield and force the incompletion.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
11 mighty.
Burrow will throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's been a
that was going to be big, guys.
Defensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Okay, what to do?
12.
You know, I got to throw this box. Unless he cool with 3. We cool with 3, we cool with 3.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. This is caught. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Still a drive.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. And now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really... It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. – 7-7, our score after 1.
Man, you throw a good ball, that's a touchdown.
They go play action with Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. These two teams met in Baltimore. You might remember earlier in the year with the Ravens winning that game. So a win here in Cincinnati will give them the season sweep 2-zip. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson.
We're going to go get it. We're going to go get it. We're going to go get it.
And they're going to be set up.
We're going to go get it.
At the 13-yard line.
Don't worry about that.
Not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a
don't worry about that. We're going to go get it.
What you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the
best running back in the league.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll go again with Dobbins.
Best running back in the league, guys.
From the 10 down to the 6.
I'm about to pump.
He's hit paper this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
Good move, baby. Good move, baby.
Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future as they look ahead to the offseason. What spots do they
no deal. That's what we ain't gonna do now. Ain't none of that going on. Ain't none of that going on.
Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And now 2 yards to go on third down. Now it's Burrow. Pass back to Joe Mixon. And he's got some space here. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. And that goes as a gain of 37 on third down.
With that down and distance, no real surprise they decided to throw the ball.
Make the tackle right ball.
Kicked in, the result, short pass downfield. That ball got taken for a nice journey to turn into a big play.
Here we go, here we go.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long, had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him. And
that's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put
you're horrible user. I ain't worried about you. You're horrible user. We ain't worried about you at all.
Half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Hey, Urban switching to that gap press ain't gonna work with me. Every time you try to do that, I got gash. Every time you try to do the quick change to blitz, I gash. Every time.
They go play action now. Jackson. He's going to let this one go deep. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Anthony Schwartz.
You're the cover two. You're the tapper two. Of course I'm going to burn you over the top.
Broken the tie. Now
Of course. Of course we're going to bring you over the top. You're in the top two.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Top 5 offense in the league, man.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Top 5 offense in the league, man.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
All right, fellas, let's go. Let's get some defense. Y'all trip.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Mixon with a first down carry.
He ain't going to do that now. He ain't going to do that.
Around 3 yards, but no more.
He ain't going to do that now.
Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
On 2nd and 7, Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
We're going to find that angle right on the play.
Job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Give me that.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now. Showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he's got room. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20. A big play.
I mean, we're trying to let the computer make the tackle. I get the computer in and out and I'm gone. In and out and I'm gone. In and out and I'm gone.
Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
In and out and we gone, fellas.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
Better what? That's smart football.
Tucker's kick is good.
Man, we got to intercept. We got to turn over and score within 20 seconds. Interception and turnover within 20 seconds.
Ravens out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports.
Because of your stupidity. You threw the pick. Don't get mad at me for taking the field goal. You threw the pick.
Settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little
Ain't a bullshit play.
You're right about that because, let's face it,
Ain't a bullshit play.
most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
On second down, here's
We ain't finna do that. Now, we're not finna do that now. Ain't no lining up, just running.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
12. 11 empty.
They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. And this one caught by Max Williams.
There you go.
And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They brought in a heavy set on third down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
11.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he can only
Put that up,
get a
man.
couple.
Put that up.
2nd and 8 coming up.
Put that up, please.
Still time to get him established, but in my
Put that up.
estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They're
Now
going to
just come out here and run the ball with us.
and run off a bunch more plays.
You're not.
11.
From just shy of midfield, Burrow.
Oh.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Yup.
Throwing
Yup.
there, but this
Yup.
pass is going to
Yup.
wind up incomplete.
Yup.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here we go.
Burrow going for it on 4th.
Nothing.
Trying to get
Tell
to
me.
Chase, but it's
Tell me, threw it right to me. He threw it right to me. He threw it right to me. Pick six. Pick six.
Spree going
Pick
down the
six.
left side.
Pick
It's a
six.
foot race.
Pick six.
They will bring this
Threw it right to me.
It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Yeah.
Well, Charles, just some visibly
Yeah.
frustrated players and
Yeah.
coaches on that sideline right now because those
Dyson and motherfucking Dyson. Yeah.
continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably
Pick
as a
six.
result of that pick 6.
Hey, that's a great observation,
Pick six.
Brandon, because
Pick
they
six.
did make adjustments at halftime.
Pick six.
How
No.
about this other group staying a step ahead?
Nobody open. It's locked up, and you threw it in double coverage.
No surprise they're leading.
You threw it in
It's
double
appropriate
coverage.
that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
So they'll get another shot on
Who trash?
following that pick 6. And
Go look at my secondary. My secondary is not trash.
And that one
My secondary is not trash. Go better go check the standings. Check the ratings, bro. Go check the ratings. Ain't nobody in my secondary trash.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
I kind of
Gotta
feel
run that
like
ball.
They've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to
Out
start
of bounds.
right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've
Out of
got a
bounds.
final chance to get out of this situation.
Better run that ball, man.
They've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much
Better run that
time
ball,
so
man.
they can get 2 more possessions.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Burrow on play action. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Travis Jones
Able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going.
Here you go whining.
hoping to
Here you go
find
whining.
another way of escape.
Here you go whining,
Didn't
guy.
exist.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a
Here you go whining.
after that sack we just saw.
Here you go whining, guys.
Looking to throw. Looking deep downfield.
Here you go whining, guys.
Going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Here you go whining, guys. Here you go whining, guys.
Possession of the football.
Here you go whining, guys.
Still down quite a bit here. Several scores.
Here you go whining.
Yeah, at least that's a start, Charles.
Here you go whining. He's whining, guys.
Still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
Here you go whining.
Brandon, this defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
A give up the middle to Dobbins.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who's
Here you go whining, guys.
Danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Jackson. Looking middle, and that's complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Here you go whining, guys.
Devin Duvernay.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Here you go whining, guys.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And you have a high-rated team, not this.
Out of the back of the end zone.
Your team is a 90 overall.
At the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard. And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now they go play action now. Burrow.
Oh, give me that.
And for the 4th
Give me
time
that.
tonight, it's an interception.
Picked up by
Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me, dog.
Take possession of the football.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Supposed to be.
They'll run with Dobbins.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Got him.
Throw right side here, taking it by
Got him.
Touchdown!
Got him.
Shot Bateman.
From 3 yards out.
Yeah.
And the Ravens get another
Yeah.
third quarter touchdown
Yeah.
to add on to that lead.
And he crying. Oh, man, he crying. Y'all got to listen to the cry. The crying is going up. The crying is going up. The crying is going. The crying is going on.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The crying is going on right now, guys.
And that one will
Oh, man, he said I learned something from Mac's OP and everything. The crying is going on. The crying is going on, guys. It's amazing. Amazing.
The Bengals drive about
Run the
to
ball.
get going.
I'm going to tell you, run the
We
ball.
haven't exactly been treated
Run
like
the ball.
a biter in
That's
this
what you
one,
do.
CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here?
Run this ball, man. I'm gonna beat you by 60 if you don't run the ball.
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team is.
Better run this ball, man.
And in a league
I'm gonna beat you by 60.
every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this play, let's just say it's been unusual.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Beat you by 60 if you don't run this ball.
Gains, that one for 14 yards and another first. Burrow looking to pass. Smith catches left side.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
We are off to the fourth quarter here on this special
Shut out.
Christmas Day
21-0 second half.
We'll return with more after this break.
It was 14 apiece. It was 14 apiece. He ain't scored since.
Here we go.
3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
Play action. It's Burrow.
Ooh.
Over the middle,
Knock
and it's
this nigga up.
incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Oh, now a running play here with Smith.
What?
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the
Boy, you
42.
know, hey, put that shit up against me. Put that shit up against me, please.
11.
Here we go. It's Burrow on fourth down.
Oh,
Side, it's complete. And he is going
boy, I thought we got that.
as they manage to convert.
Ooh,
And that'll keep the drive alive. To try it there, and they do indeed convert. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. He's got a man. It's his tight end.
We hit him hard. We hit him hard and leave him scarred.
Right at the 15-yard line.
Hit him hard and leave him
He was out
scarred.
there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their route, finding a
Touchdown, Bengals.
Let him get in front of him.
It's Cager, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as
Ringo.
they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
He'll buy some time right. And he will get in for the 2 points to get this back to a 3-score game. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down
The
to a
dog
knee,
shit out
maybe
this
a
man.
yard shy of there at the 24.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they
Let's go.
need to score.
Let's go, dog. Let's go, J Dog. Let's go, dog. Let's go, dog. Let's go, dog. Let's go, dog.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Let's go, dog.
J.K.
Told you don't run that gap press on me. Every time you run it, I'm going to pop you.
And the Ravens are looking to make it 2 straight.
Every time you run the gap press, I'm going to pop you.
Fourth quarter lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point.
Every time.
This one was over a while
Don't
ago.
run it on me.
Add on to that big
You run it on the ants and the rucks and the deuce and the truth now. Don't run it on me.
Kick it away following the touchdown.
Go to somebody else then.
He's not going to bring this one out.
Go to somebody else. Chase your only weapon.
At the 25.
And Chase your only weapon.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next
Is Chase your only weapon? I just want to
It's
know.
now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
11 Thomas.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Odafe Oweh. And the Ravens
Oweh.
are going to take possession of the football.
Oweh.
Got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their
Now a throw to the end zone. First down, but it winds up incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one...
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Oh, I was sending him on that go.
At their own 28-yard line. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight.
Run this ball, man. Get out of here. Run this ball and get out of here now.
To throw a pick, but throw one to the big guy. But you're right about that. Now what do I do with
Run this ball and get out of here now. I told you. I told you.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens
I told you. Run this ball and get out of here now.
CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot.
Stop trying to cheat the play. Stop trying to cheat the play. Stop trying to cheat the play. You tried to run over there because you thought I was doing the fade. Stop trying to cheat the play.
Inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 35. Now a chance to make that big play really.
Play honest. Play honest.
Just outside the 5. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
Play honest. Stop trying to cheat the play. Beat your head in.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Play action. Now Jackson rolling to his right. Incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things.
I'll go for it anyway. Can't fuck it up. Can't fuck it up.
4th down. Here's Jackson. He's got it. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coach is
whining going on, fellas. The whining.
Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand.
That's stupid. That was my fault. That was a stupid thing.
Picked up by Jesse Bates.
That's me, guy.
Force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Charles, whatever's going on.
That's me. I'm trying to 60 pieces, man.
It's not completely calculated correctly.
I'm trying to 60 pieces. Sorry. Sorry, guys.
I say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach. That's who he needs to get with now and get himself going.
Able to get this one just shy of the 25 at the 24.
Guys.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Hey, Ant, the crying going on right now. Oh, I wish y'all could hit on the other end.
1st down. Here's Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the
7 interceptions. Ant, did you know his team is rated a 90?
Back-to-back good plays. Have him on.
His team is rated a 90 overall, Ant.
Now Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good game.
And he told me I'd have been practicing with Max OP.
Those last 2 plays.
You believe that? So you've been playing with Max OP, man. You learned something. You done learned something.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Odafe Oweh able to drop it.
It's 11 personnel, guys. 11 personnel, guys. He was screaming about it at the beginning of the game.
Burrow.
Keep on that comeback. I'm going to pick that motherfucker off.
Up to midfield. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go.
We're practicing with Max OP, man.
From midfield now, Burrow. And he'll
covered, smothered, and jumped. Everything locked up. Locked up.
Another throw there off
locked up.
Obviously, he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not
11 personnel, guys. He got 1 receiver out here.
No matter what, you keep
he put in the middle of the field to the tight end.
Well, we're seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And he was so hyped to get another game. Schleichen and motherfucking Dyson. I mean, he couldn't get him. Now I can't get him to say nothing.
Here's 1st and 10.
Now he won't say nothing, man.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he'll be hit.
They won't say nothing.
And that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep.
Worst thing they could have gave Joe Burrow was the route master because he tried to do too much.
Fortunate just to
the man tried to change every route.
The reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
See.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
I mean, if that's all you're interested in.
Able to get it down to the 25.
He's just trying to get 3 more points, guys.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd.
He just wants 3 more points.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
He just wants 3 more points, guys. That's it. 3 points.
Again, it's Burrow.
Give me that. 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 We lock shit up out here, man. They brought me here to lock shit up. They brought me here to lock shit up.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And he'll be out of bounds near
they brought me here to lock shit up, man. Dabby. Dabby dog.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And he wisely will throw that one away. They're still throwing the football here. And obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes.
Back them niggas up. Back them niggas up, man.
Change of running plays. Keep the clock moving. Keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first
downs. Back them niggas up, man. We get some more yards now. We're pushing for #1 offensive MVP now. We'll take the yards.
He turned that into a nice game.
We'll take the yards now.
Closer for 3rd down.
Gap blitz, guys. Gap press.
They'll run up the gap with Dobbins. And the second wave of tacklers.
200 yard rush. 200 yard rush.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Baltimore, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, the slide continues as they drop.
You're in the presence of the real essence of been serving lessons since the days of my adolescence. On the Cypress block, young buck. Like we knew it all, not afraid to do it all. Matter of fact, I look back and do it all. I can remember the haters say the game will ruin y'all. What's that to me? Don't give a fuck about a hater. Let them live like the in my paper. They call me Big Dog, riding with the hillbilly. Cubone staying with the lip. Really became a boss many years back when I'm gone. Give me, throw your tears back. We put the bang and produce the. You got no chance of hanging. And take the tails when you're flipping the quarter. We're slowing down, we crashing through the border. When you're feeling in your soul, let the sound system, let's turn it up, a little louder, turn it up, a little louder, turn it up, we never turn it down, universal sound, when we put the pound, take a look around,
I'm in the AFC trip. Dobby. Them Ravens everywhere. Ravens everywhere. Dobby. Schwartz. 80. Hold line. Ooh, Simpson. Raquan. SDB. No, we up there. Humphrey. Ringo. Armadale.